It's sad. You figure these kids will have a sense of history. They had this man come up to their school and they gave them exactly what they wanted. They running around dancing and twerking all on the wannabe Charlie Kirk. They wobbling them butt cheeks on the wannabe Charlie Kirk. They act like HBCU's not under attack. They trying to spit a hot 16 for the wannabe Charlie Kirk. What's going on with these kids? They walk around with their cell phones out, but they ain't looking for no snipers. Who raised these kids? They making entertainment out of these black HBCUs. This disgust. I ain't never seen nothing like this ever. They got me so mad. Y'all need to look at this, man, because I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. Look at this.
We had a group of people come and start to heckle us.
Why even provoke on our campus?
New tonight, chaos here at the Tennessee State University campus after a debate group visits the campus wearing MAGA hats and carrying signs against DEI and illegal immigration.
Fox 17 News' Karen Aguilar joining us from TSU tonight after speaking with both students and that debate group.
Most students I spoke with are calling the conservative group who showed up here at TSU hateful. That group tells me they were just trying to have civil discourse with the students and are accusing those who push back of inciting violence.
Man, ain't no more debating. They out there shooting. It ain't nothing else to talk about. Why would they even want to participate and entertain anything that people bring into their front door? This is war at this point. What the hell is that a debate? A bullet? Miss me with that bullet? It's about to be the holidays. We should be trying to live out here, man. They gave these people exactly what they wanted. Look at this.
Video shows spirited Tennessee State University students gathered around the Fearless Debates group. David Cate is a co-founder.
We went from a peaceful conversation with students to quite literally a mob inciting violence against us.
He tells me they are trying to encourage debate on the heels of Charlie Kirk's murder. The signs the group brought read, "DEI should be illegal and deport all illegals now. Let's talk." TSU senior Layla Johnson was there when it all went down on Tuesday. What did you think about the group coming onto this campus with those signs?
I just feel like it was unnecessary. Like, why would you come to a HBCU with all that commotion knowing that we're going to say something about it? Like, they're just, like, insane.
Why did your group pick a historically black college to have this conversation?
Is there a reason why we shouldn't go to a historically black college?
Shit, he looked historically black to me. He barely passing. And that's what killed me about it. Them kids know good and well why they was there. So why even entertain them? If y'all know what they want, they fed right into their hands with this BS. Look.
Just to have these conversations, we're not limiting who we want to go speak to based off their race, based off their gender.
The university is calling the group's actions hostile and saying TSU students conducted themselves in a professional and respectful manner.
Take a look at our last 6 stops, our first 6 stops. We have not had an issue like this whatsoever.
Layla believes they were not there for debate, but to provoke students.
I don't agree with it. Like, it's just nonsense.
All we did was set up a table.
The university says a group was escorted from campus. Cate denies that. He instead says they were taken away for safety. TSU adds they were not authorized on campus. Are you guys going to continue to just show up to public universities if they don't answer?
Absolutely. It's our free speech. It's our these campuses have a free speech area. They're public universities.
The university declined to comment further, but the NAACP came out in support of the students. Reporting in Nashville, Karen Aguilar, Fox 17.
Man, the hell with that. My advice for all the kids out there, when y'all see them people coming, take your ass in your dorm. You at school to learn. Read a book. Catch up on your homework. Do something. Check on your mama and them. This is getting bad. It's getting out of hand. I don't think the youth understand how serious this is. We got to talk to these kids. That's what I'm hoping to do with this video. All y'all young kids out there, man. Life ain't just start with you. There been some things going on for a long time. We at a crossroads in America, and a lot of y'all ain't never even heard of Bone Thugs and Harmony. I'm going to do my best to be a teacher, a leader, a preacher, a public speaker, and I ain't trying to preach no hate, regardless of what they got going on. I'll be damned if I say something bad about Charlie Kirk. He was a heavenly man. Damn near Christ-like. Matter of fact, they treating him like he Jesus. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Charlie Kirk. But the truth of the matter is, them heading to these HBCUs, trying to rile up these kids before you know it, pop, 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 pop. And I hate to see somebody lose their life over this nonsense. My advice, when y'all see them people coming up in there, trying to incite a riot or a war, whatever the case is, go the other way, man. Turn the other cheek. And some of them girls on that campus, they need to turn both of them cheeks and go the other way, because we ain't trying to see none of the beautiful queens out there die. I ain't trying to see none of the young brothers lose their life. And I ain't scared, because I ain't at no damn HBCU. But if I was, best believe I wouldn't be caught up in the commotion. Listen at this.
Reporting live from Ibis Club in Atlanta for High Plus News, I'm John Abba.
You ain't tired of a damn thing. While she holding her phone, recording at the same damn time. Very saved, black, and tired. With a cell phone in it. See, that bullshit I'm talking about, y'all. People ain't ready for war. That phone ain't got no damn bullets. These people ain't ready. Leave it alone. Just go the other way. Y'all don't want none of that smoke. Because black people love going to funerals, let's be real. That's one of the best pastimes for people, man. Going to a funeral and going to churches or KFC afterwards. I've been to a couple of them, man. Ain't nobody gonna be there to save y'all ass. You ain't got no army. Take your ass the other way. What is they doing? Look at this, man. I can't believe it. I'm sick. Look.
Reporting live from Ibis Club in Atlanta for High Plus News, I'm John Abba.
Very black and very tired of this.
They walking behind that man like he Kendrick Lamar on his way to the Super Bowl with them damn phone. They happy as hell. They act like it's a celebration. They smiling for? He went up to their school and he a superstar. He said, fuck that, I'm the new Charlie Kirk. Like the marathon ain't over. He the new Nipsey Hussle out this bitch. And he hustling on these silly ass kids. I can't believe it. Everybody, they doing it for the gram. They don't give a fuck about no black. Miss me with all that talk. They don't give a damn. These people willing to fight, die for what they believe in. These believe in TikTok. Oh man, these babies don't know no better. What the hell? Leave them HBCUs alone. They ain't no threat to nobody. Oh man. See, oh my God, this is terrible. Look.
Very black and very tired of this.
The aftermath of conservative Charlie Kirk's shooting continues to create more headlines. This time, the most recent story comes out of Tennessee State University, which is a well-known HBCU. On Tuesday, several clips will begin to circulate of a conservative group called the Fearless Debaters, who, like Kirk, are traveling to college campuses debating students on social and political topics.
They act like they at the damn club. Did the motherfucker bring some turn up with them, or what the hell is this? They getting loose with it, getting crunk with it. They just having a ball. Now is not the time to be singing and dancing. They break dancing and shit. Did they bring ice cream for the kids at the HBCU? They make it seem like he came with a Charlie Kirk t-shirt and a food truck for their ass. Wait a minute.
Fearless debaters who, like Kirk, are traveling to college campuses debating students on social and political topics. The debaters would decide to take their tour stop to Tennessee State while wearing MAGA hats, and things would quickly come to an end by the students in the school who would let them know they were not welcomed.
All we did was set up a table.
This man said a fearless tour spent 10 minutes at a HBCU. He ain't have a care in the world. Oh, man. And I'm not saying that he should have been afraid for his life. I'm not saying that he had anything to fear or should have anything to fear. If you a debater, that don't mean you got to lose your life. If you got an opinion about something, that don't mean somebody need to try to kill you or whatever the case is. But it's killing me to see Ja Morant at the school for the MAGA people, but he don't show up to get no grants, no donations or nothing like that. He just want to be on the news for something besides basketball. Y'all see him right there? You got athletes out there, entertainers. They showed up like this a Frankie Beverly and Mays concert. Damn, I'm showing my age and everything, but still, y'all know what I'm trying to say. What the HBCU stand for? Heathen, black, crazy, and unfathered. Is that what it stand for? Because that's all I see in these videos. I ain't even mad at the MAGA man. I'm mad at them kids. Because they don't know how to act. Like Dr. King said, nonviolent. They need to be wearing Gandhi robes. Got that white man at their school and they acting all belligerent. They should at least made him some sweet potato pie or something. I mean, this is America. They ain't got no manners. If they big mama was still living, she'd slap the shit out of all them kids. Them good white folks up at that school, MAGA hats and all. And they, look, man, it's only so much I could sell out without y'all hitting that cash app. Y'all either do it now or later, man, because this shit getting old. Shit, my Uncle Ruckus shit getting dry, especially without no cash. Y'all can make it real juicy with a donation every now and then. I mean, god damn. Shit, I'm taking up for everybody except for them black kids at the HBCU, I swear. I ain't ashamed. I seen the YouTuber the other day. This nigga getting hundreds of thousands, millions of views just for wearing the MAGA hat. Amazon talking about they lost my package. I ain't got time to be playing with them. I need my MAGA hat. It's some bullshit. But that's Negro here nor there. Y'all want to see some silly ass kids? Y'all need to look at this right here because they don't get no more embarrassing than this. Look. He walking like he got the oo-wop in his pocket. They better not fuck with that man to get too close. He got extra clips for extra shit. He probably got a sniper rifle in his book bag. They know not to get too close. This girl took a magic marker and put BLM on it. These zesty ass kids ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. Hold on, good Google it, Moogle it, wait a minute. They going off on the black security guard. They don't want no smoke with the man. She spelled the B with a big booty and want people to take her seriously. Get this out of here. They too busy, man, the black security guards walking and crying because them kids picking on them and things. Listen at this. He trying to get away from the crowd. They following him, trying to see where the party at. They chased his ass down the street. He woke up in the morning, he got a bunch of niggas standing on his lawn, clapping and shit with their phones out. They don't want this to ever end. What's the point even sending them to school? Look. I thought she was supposed to be mad. She waving at the man, get this shit out of here. I blame y'all parents out there, man. It's really all y'all fault. Y'all ain't had no plan for these kids or nothing. You just laid there with them legs gapped open. For you men out there working that sausage, but don't want to be a father. Now these kids getting grants. They putting them in these HBCUs for free just so they can have black people in attendance. Oh man, it's looking like America don't fail the black youth. But I know one thing for sure. It's only gonna get worse. Things about to heat up. And people not prepared for what could possibly happen. Now, I ain't hoping nothing bad happen. I'm praying against it. But seeing what I seen with this whole Tennessee HBCU situation just let me know that people would rather be entertained before people receive any type of justice for anything. You know, this is not our fight. It damn sure ain't got nothing to do with them kids at them HBCUs. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, but when he lost his life, he wasn't even in no HBCU. His ass was all the way in Utah. I don't even believe Utah got an HBCU. It ain't got enough black people in Utah for a HBCU. So they trying to bring this fight to black folks. I say miss me with the BS. And what else is there to talk about at this point? We already know the dynamics, especially as black people. You should already know to stay the hell up out the way. You ain't got no defense. Black people too vulnerable for this shit right here. Unless people think the cell phone gonna save them. They depending on their Apple device to get them some justice. People feel like if anything go wrong, if I recorded it, I'm gonna be okay. People think their phones could save them against police brutality. Anything. That's the only security a nigga got is that camera on that motherfucking phone, man. I'm disgusted.
Very safe, very black, and very tired of this.
They did not walk this way. They walked that way.
Hey, what's up, man? Like, I'm pressing hell. You feel me? Like, it's a crazy day out here. It's PSU. You feel me? Hold on.
Before being
They took that ass back to the dorm, warmed up some ramen noodle, put on that BS they be listening to, and blazed some cheeks. You know that's all they did. They ain't go nowhere to do no plotting, no planning, no organizing, nothing like that. They went right back to them funky ass dorms, warmed up them noodles, and rolled up a blunt. You know that's what they did. They don't feel no way about it. They sending them videos to their mamas, their aunties, their cousin. Mama, guess what? The MAGA man came to the school. I got video. Mama, look where he at. Look at his boots. Mama, look at his boots. They don't give a damn. I don't even know why they waste. They doing this shit for news, for views and entertainment purposes. This man said he ain't have a care in the world about none of that shit they had going. They came to their school, posted up, and got free promotion out the ass. Them kids posting them all on social media, they ain't have to pay a dime. Them kids made these men millions of dollars today. And that's a fact, man. All the coverage, all the attention. Now they next on the list to be big time and prime time. Now they got the attention. They got the glow. They got the clout. They going on a tour with this thing. The next HBCU they go to, them kids gonna be ready. They gonna have their phones out. They gonna be out there ready to take pictures and make videos, do vines and shit. That's all you gonna get out of you. Now, they'll turn their ass around if they showed up and them kids was standing out there with some afros and bell bottoms and things. They would have thought they done stepped into a time machine. What the fuck you doing here, you jive turkey? If they hear somebody call them a jive turkey, they'll probably catch a heart attack. Be dead on the spot. Like, listen here, you jive turkey. If they ever came across some kids talking like that, they gonna pack up and go back to one of those schools deep down south, man. I don't even think this a fly in Mississippi. Well, basically Tennessee, Mississippi, same thing. Either way, it's embarrassing. Look at this.
Chased off, the debaters would post a picture of themselves on Instagram to announce their arrival to the campus. They would go on the caption, "We're here at Tennessee State University in Nashville. The first
No motherfucker, they call it fearless debates. We're here at Tennessee State University in Nashville, the first HBCU that we're visiting on the Fearless Tour." They going on tour. Then they said, "Let's talk." They ain't trying to talk about a goddamn thing. They waiting for somebody to be bout it. They waiting for a motherfucker to nook if he buck. Look. They got the pistols and Uzis and shit laid out on the side. Like, yeah, come on, let's talk. Like, how about I call you to your fucking face? They ready to go out with a bang. They doing it for Charlie. Uncle Charlie. I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. They about to send all these niggas to the crossroads if they don't wisen up. I don't know why, but I had a taste for some catfish earlier. And that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But seeing these kids in these Tennessee HBCUs, you know they big mamas and they big daddy shaking their head. You know they uncles and they older cousins don't know what to do with them damn kids. And plus a lot of times people don't be knowing who they real daddy is. They in school messing around with their own cousins and things and don't even know it. And then when the MAGA man show up, they acting like he's Santa Claus on New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve. These kids all confused, man. They don't give a fuck about no Thanksgiving. All they want is the turkey and the big bag macaroni and cheese. My family used to put bacon strips on top of the macaroni before they put it in the oven. Big hog maws in the collard greens. Big fat backs in the cabbage. Big chunks of cheddar in the macaroni and cheese. With a big slice of cornbread. With a big ass glass of lemonade with honey iced tea. Y'all know what it is. I'm sick of these kids at these HBCUs, man. Always dancing and singing and thing. Motherfucker, grow an afro. Put on the black fit. Get your Pam Grier on, heifer. These niggas must ain't never seen the Mac. They must ain't never seen motherfucker them Bill Cosby movies, Ghost Dad, when he came through the floor and came through the phone. They ain't never seen them movies before, man. They treating the Charlie Kirk knockoff like he's Santa Claus or somebody. I'm so sick of this, I don't even know what to do. Oh, Lord.
HBCU that we're visiting on the Fearless Tour. Let's talk.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get this. They heard
Natural,
me talk about
delicious
that
mangoes from the harvest could be better.
Oh, man, let me get some of that. So they got mango juice? Hey, we gonna get with that in a little while. Y'all stay tuned. Oh, man.
Simply.
That look good. Wait a minute, y'all listening?
From research, the debaters are headlined by personality Cam Higbee and political commentator David Cate.
That's all they could come up with is Black Lives Matter. Man, get this shit out of here. Them signs ain't even official. The only thing they could come up with was Black Lives Matter. Oh man, this generation lost. We ain't got no black leaders. Let me show y'all the last black leader we had. And I ain't trying to be funny about it, but we gotta be realistic about this. Look. This the last black leader black people had in America, man. Look at his ass. He dirty. He funky. People were sending him money. Now they saying he smoked all the money up, allegedly. Dr. Makembe Ntumbe Dube Raduke Umar Johnson. That motherfucker. Feces. That's all I think about when I see this man. Just dookie. But he was the black leader for the past I don't know how long, man. Hold on. This the modern day black leader. Y'all need to see this fool. These YNs getting on my nerve. Look, this the modern day black leader. Charleston motherfucking white. He holding it down for black people. And people take him seriously. Serious as a heart attack. Trying to tell you, he the people champ. Ain't nobody else you could think of. Nobody. Ain't that sad? Ain't that sad? Oh, Lord. Somebody gotta say it, man. I hate that it got to be me. Okay, look at this. Look.
Both men appear to have a history of creating content that is meant to create viral debates while triggering some with their strong opinions. Following being chased away, the debaters will post on Instagram, "We set up a table. It caused a race riot, apparently, at Fearless Debates." This was at Tennessee.
That wasn't no goddamn race riot. They was looking for their next baby daddy, if you ask me. The way they was swinging that ass. Twerking, talking about Black Lives Matter. They probably got some cheeks on the damn campus. They don't view these people as their enemies. They view each other as their enemies, man. They was happy that they came there to show them some love. But no goddamn rape. Not in 2025. It'll never happen. How you gonna start a race riot with people that's ready to kiss your ass? Cause that's all they was doing. They showed up looking for some action. They gave them everything for the low. They gave them everything they asked for and more. It was too damn easy. Had to be. Look, what the hell? What type of big booty protest they trying to pull on? A whole test. And I ain't trying to disrespect the sister, but goddamn, what's going on? These people ain't ready to fight a goddamn thing, except for a condom wrapper. This some bullshit. And I don't mean no disrespect, but this some clownery. They know they got on their Oshkosh Magash jeans and shit. MAGA hats on deck, Skechers, dirty socks. Motherfucking machine gun rounds all in their back pocket. They show up to the campus smelling like gun smoke. And these niggas standing around smelling like weed smoke. I'm so pissed off. Look at this.
State University. They would even follow up with another shared post asking people to defund the school over the students' response. Following the incident, Tennessee State University would share a statement about the now uninvited visitors. Today, a group of individuals unaffiliated with Tennessee State University appeared.
Hold on, we got to get back to this before I get too carried away with this. We got to get into something that really blew my mind when I seen it. Now, this gonna be crazy. I need y'all to listen to this and pay attention to this, because this is wild. Look at this.
There has been growing. Welcome back. There has been growing focus on the things people have said, largely online, about Charlie Kirk's death. People in multiple fields now removed from their jobs after posting their comments. Steve Patterson reports.
In the wake of the murder of Charlie Kirk, celebrated in death for his embrace of freedom of speech in life, tensions over speech are flaring. Utah Governor Spencer Cox on Friday calling for calm.
Charlie posted to social media, when things are moving very fast and people are losing their minds, it's important to stay grounded. Turn off your phone, read scripture, spend time with friends, and remember, internet fury is not real life.
But in the wake of Kirk's death, online fury indeed, and swift reaction to it. Two faculty members at East Tennessee State University, among several in academia facing backlash, placed on administrative leave following complaints about their online comments. In Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis' education commissioner issued a warning to teachers making disgusting comments about the shooting. Writing in a memo, I will be conducting an investigation of every educator who engages in this vile, sanctionable behavior. Govern yourselves accordingly. The fallout also appearing in corporate America, Delta Airlines announcing it suspended several employees over their social media posts.
I'm sorry, we don't put that here.
Office Depot firing a Michigan employee who called a poster for a Kirk vigil propaganda and refused to print it. The company apologizing, saying in a statement, the behavior displayed by our associate is completely unacceptable and insensitive. The response also in the federal government, a Secret Service agent put on administrative leave with an investigation underway following comments described as inappropriate. Tonight, a line being drawn over discourse.
You should be allowed to say outrageous things. You should be allowed to say contrarian things.
In the wake of the assassination of a man who defended it. Steve.
I'm confused as hell, y'all. I don't know what to do or what to say. I don't know what they gonna do. A lot of stuff I want to say, but somebody might get offended. I'ma go shut the fuck up. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna sit here and look at the screen like y'all. But you know what? It'll be all right if I keep on talking about these ignorant HBCU kids. Sitting up there shaking their ass. That's all they want to do. Booty, 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 booty. That's all they know. They show up to college, don't even know how to say their ABCs yet, and then want to protest with somebody. They trying to debate the Charlie Kirk knockoffs with bubble gum in their mouth. Motherfucker standing there eating a shrimp dinner in front of the microphone trying to debate somebody. Nigga said the hell with the debate, dropped the microphone and started dancing on their ass. I seen it. Now they want to issue out letters and stuff. Shit, I ain't about to lose a damn thing. Shout out to Charlie Kirk and his family. If you had some sense, you would hit the like button to that. Because you might get fired off your job while you trying to be pro-black or whatever the case is. You know, and that's kind of crazy that they even looking at people. I ain't know jobs really cared about stuff like that. Your opinion is your opinion. What the fuck they doing on your social media? As long as you get your job done and you do a good job, they shouldn't give a damn about your personal feelings or your personal life. They treat people like robots any damn way. That's crazy. But you figure if you a teacher, you an influencer, and you a leader or whatever the case is, and you trying to push your views onto the youth, but hell, people feel the way they feel about it. You know, I don't feel no way about it, but still, this is beyond crazy. Look at this.
Appeared on campus without prior notice. In accordance with university policy, any demonstration or protest activity requires advance approval and permitting. Campus police and staff responded promptly, and the individuals were escorted from university grounds without incident. At all times, TSU students conducted themselves in a professional and respectful manner. The safety and well-being of our students, faculty, and staff remain our highest priority. TSU will continue to uphold university policies and ensure that campus remains a safe, welcoming, and orderly environment for all members of our community. Now on X, David Catewood furthered the conversation by explaining why they were asked to leave. It even pushed back on the school, claiming the students acted professionally. Tennessee State University.
Hey, no disrespect when I say this, man. And I know this gonna sound messed up. And it's always good to be optimistic. But I'm starting to think, what future do these kids really have unless they gonna do some tech or learn how to make some apps or something like that? What's the point in even debating? What is there to talk about at this point in human history, especially in American history? There's really nothing else to talk about. We only 1 year into this term. It feel like it been forever. I was thinking the other day, when is it gonna be time to do the voting thing all over again? Shit, that might not be till close to 2030. And it's a possibility he gonna get another 4 years, so it really ain't nothing to talk about at this point. To where the only options people have, the only options they trying to lead people with is some old negativity. It seems like that's all that's on the table, so why even play into it? If you want to debate, go up to some damn jobs where grown people at. Go on tour to the fast food restaurants and things where you got grown people with a real opinion that done been through some shit. Go up to them nursing homes and do a debate with the elderly and see how that turned out. If they can remember where the hell they at. Go somewhere with some people, some grown ass people, and have a debate. These kids don't be knowing what they be talking about most of the time. Or they regurgitating some shit that they seen online. A lot of times when they doing the debate, they be reading off of their phones. So this is simply for entertainment. And it make me wonder, what was the point in the dude taking out Charlie Kirk? I don't understand. What was his beef? What was his gripe? Why was he in his fit? And plus, it was a Caucasian male that made the hit. So this is beyond confusing. Well, and how do it end up in the laps of black folks at HBCU? They really ain't got a goddamn dog in the fight with none of this stuff. So what's the point in all of this? That's what I want to know. What did it say here? I know this ain't to entice people to go to college or to make people feel like they could make a difference by going to school. And if things go like how a lot of people think it's going to go, it's going to be bad news for people at HBCUs. Tennessee State University, along with other HBCUs, are celebrating after police had to escort us off campus for our safety. To be clear, the cops didn't ask us to leave due to being there without permission. They decided after 10 minutes that our safety is best that we end the event. Due to a hostile mob, the cops were forced to escort us to our cars.
Along with other HBCUs, are celebrating after police had to escort us off campus for our safety. To be clear, the cops didn't ask us to leave due to being there without permission. They decided after 10 minutes that for our safety, it's best that we end the event. Due to a hostile mob, the cops were forced to escort us to our cars. Now, in an attempt to deny claims made by Tennessee State University that the students acted professionally, Kate would share footage of their black security guard being roasted by students.
Y'all see how they do? They find the brother the mob up on. That's the op. Like he the one bringing the hate. Like he the one walking around with a MAGA hat. Instead of talking about the MAGA hat, they rather talk about his bald head, his shoes, his jeans. They want to join this brother. Y'all see how they do? Don't want no smoke nowhere else. That's fucked up, man. This is a joke. I ain't giving up all hope, but seeing stuff like this, man, it's really heartbreaking. Wait a minute, y'all.
With the video, he would write, "This was our security guard today. This is how Tennessee State University at TSU students treated him." Followed up by inquiring with TSU if this is the professional and respectful manner they were claiming their students engaged in. Now on X, several people who agreed with the students' response would take to their social pages. I don't know why these people thought Tennessee State was a university to try. They ran them folks smooth up off campus. There was no reason for people that do not go to Tennessee State University to be on that campus without permission. That puts the students at a huge risk. Security dropped the ball. Another would write, "Why do these clowns think black students have to listen and debate them? LOL, what kind of weird entitlement? His bitch ass thought he was gonna be the next Charlie Kirk and went somewhere he knew he wasn't wanted to antagonize black students for views." And lastly, another would write, "This was intentional." And then they want to play victim and call the students names. HBCUs, get ready. They have an agenda for this foolishness. Be aware.
See, that's all I'm saying. That's the reason why I made the video. The agenda is clear. Should we pull the kids out to school? Tell them to come home? Ain't nothing but daycare for grown kids and everything. Should they do it online? That way they ain't got to worry about stuff like this. Seem like a college campus is the most dangerous place to be. Higher learning all over again. And the heat gonna pick up. You know, it's already picking up. Especially for the HBCUs. And you figure they being funded by some very, very powerful people. So they got to play ball. They might just have to debate them people when they come up there. They might just have to play ball and go along with it with no violence. They might make that a part of the curriculum because there's going to be some laws coming down the line that people got to get in line with. There's going to be some new norms that people going to have to just roll with the punches, especially when people pay and you ain't really got no say so in whatever game they trying to play. Shit, you just got to play the game. That's what it seemed like they summoned it up to. Before you know it, it ain't even going to be no debate. When they come, you just listen. They going to get them the full podium in the gymnasium or some shit, in the auditorium. When they show up, you better be quiet as a mouse and listen to everything they got to say, because they got the freedom of speech to do it. I think that's where we headed, man. It ain't going to be no back and forth, or you have a chance to give your opinion. And if you do give your opinion, it better be the right opinion, or else, your whole situation could be messed up. But talk is talk at the end of the day. If people really want to make a difference, I feel like your actions could make a difference. And I ain't talking about violence. I'm just talking about being decent people out here, respectable. And a lot of people got to ask themselves, and this is for everybody, every nationality, male, female, young, old, are you a decent, respectable person? And of course, you will automatically say, yeah. But if you really took the time to think about it and analyze it, it ain't so much of, what you do personally, but what you involved in. What are your interests in life? A lot of people are interested in some unhealthy things, some ratchet things. Motherfucker out here smoking cigarettes, talking about they're a decent person or whatever the case is. But when you really think about it, ain't nothing decent about that shit. It's a lot of things that people do, or even think, or be a part of. The music people listen to, the genres of entertainment people into, is very indecent. It's inappropriate. And you figure, hell, it's just having fun, or people should be free to do whatever they want to do. I think survival is going to boil down to decency in this country. The more decent you are, the more likely you're going to be able to survive in the new America. That's what it is. So people got to check themselves at the door and reconsider some things in order to move forward. That's the only way you're going to be able to navigate this bullshit, because it's cameras everywhere. You just can't be walking around digging in your ass. Motherfuckers fart and look back to check and see if anybody heard them fart. Even if it ain't nobody there, they picked it up on camera. And they got the X-ray vision to where they could see the green smoke coming out your ass. You ain't got no privacy. Your best bet is to just be a decent person. And that's going to be hard for people to adjust to, but just think, there's always somebody listening. Even when you home alone. That motherfucking phone, TV, and shit, listening. While you talking all crazy, you talking to your damn self, acting silly. They motherfucker listening to your silly ass and got you on fucking hours of tape and video of you being a goddamn animal. So, yeah, that's what it's going to boil down to. Look at this.
Outside of those in support of the students, many fellow conservatives would share their anger over the men being removed from the campus, stating that the students' response proves to be a part of the problem. Now, over on the tour's X page, they would go on to respond to the students chasing them off campus by saying, just 15 minutes into our tabling, the crowd went completely nuts, started stealing signs and attacking our speakers. University police had to show up. Our sign today said, DEI should be illegal. These students proved us right. For many,
it's over. Game over, y'all. Look at this.
Students upset after two conservative activists made an unannounced visit to Tennessee State University. The pair was eventually escorted off of campus by police as angry students gathered around. News 2's Kenley Hargett reports on the aftermath of that event.
If you want to talk to people who disagree with you, you go to the place where people are likely to disagree with you. Students visibly upset at a conservative group showing up to their university unannounced. The group is on a nationwide college tour to honor Charlie Kirk and to open dialogue on various political topics. Tuesday, they chose Tennessee State University, where they set up two controversial signs in front of their table. One saying, DEI should be illegal, and the other, deport all illegals now. Let's talk. I sat down with two members of the group on why they chose to come to an HBCU.
We kind of just drive places and then we end up in a city. We pick a city and then we just go to that city and then we kind of figure out what universities are there. We didn't know that TSU was an HBCU until the night before. He didn't know until they told him on campus.
The university has released a statement about the event, saying university policy requires any demonstration or protest activity requires advance approval and permitting. The group told me they reached out to TSU for approval, but could not reach them. They believe even if they had approval, they still would have been met with anger.
I don't know what would have been different about the situation. We probably would have been posted up in the exact same spot. The exact same people would have been on campus, and they would have had the exact same mindset.
The group plans to continue their tour of speaking at colleges and universities, but they still don't plan to announce where they will speak next due to safety concerns. TSU says they will continue to uphold university policies and ensure.
Why don't they just shut that shit down, man? They talking about they gonna pop up on the college, not even prepare. Ain't this trolling at this point? Well, they ain't gonna be happy till somebody get hurt at these schools. That's why I'm telling y'all kids out there, lay low. Don't play them games. Don't even entertain it. It is not a party. It ain't no social event. It ain't no peaceful gathering or whatever the case is. Ignore that. I'm hoping the next college they go to, all they hear is crickets. I hope they show up to the campus and them kids got their heads in their books and they ain't even trying to talk. I hope the next HBCU they show up to, them kids act like they don't even see their ass. Walk clean past them. Ignore them. If they try to say something to the kids looking at each other like, you hear that? I ain't hear that. Did you hear anything? Nope, I ain't hear. That's how they need to be. Just leave that alone. Because, ain't no telling. So they setting it off. And it's a possibility that somebody else, some other fool gonna go out there and decide, hey, we're gonna turn it up a notch. We're gonna take it to the next level. Seeing how they reacting when they show up to the campuses,
Man is behind bars now, accused of making threats on social media about a vigil planned for conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Police say the 19-year-old posted comments on Facebook threatening to turn that event into danger. KENS 5's Vanessa Coy has more on what police say unfolded.
According to an arrest warrant, the suspect admitted to police that he made those comments, even telling detectives he was just clowning around. But police didn't find it funny and took his words seriously. And now the 19-year-old man is behind bars facing a serious charge. According to an arrest warrant, police first learned about the comments on September 15th, just hours before a planned vigil for Charlie Kirk at UTSA's main campus. The post appeared on the San Antonio Young Republicans Facebook page, the group organizing the vigil. According to the arrest warrant, 19-year-old Zaylin Dunbar responded to the thread with a chilling message saying, quote, I'm going to make sure this won't be a good or comforting vigil. Y'all watch and see.
Oh, damn. Brother, man, you done hooked up. They about to toast his ass. No jelly, no jam. What was he thinking? He must have wanted to go to jail. Maybe he had a boyfriend up in there he was trying to get to. I did this for you, Gerard. I can't think of no other logical reason why he would post some nonsense like that. Them people crying. They out there mourning. They got dog sitters and shit. And he's saying this crazy stuff online. What's wrong with him? Oh, have mercy. Is he dumb? He look like he might be mentally ill. That's the only thing I could think of. Hold on.
Police say the threats didn't stop there. Dunbar then alluded to using a Ford F-250 as a weapon. He goes on to say, I wouldn't advise trying to stop a Ford F-250 diesel truck. Show y'all how much Charlie really means. That is according to an arrest warrant. Later that same day, police showed up at Dunbar's home. Officers say he then admitted to writing the comments, telling them he thought it was just a joke.
Wait a minute. Oh, whoa, motherfucker, whoa. They pulling up the people cribs. But stuff that they saying online, even if they catch you talking shit on your Twitter, you gonna get a knock at the door and they gonna put that ass in cuffs. I mean, they did the right thing, but damn. Do not entertain it. Nobody, man. Don't entertain it. Leave it alone. It's getting crazy out here. They will catch your ass coming out the Smoothie King. Or whatever you like to do, they gonna figure it out. I ain't know the technology was that damn advanced. Now we starting to see how powerful all this tech and stuff is. They know what you doing, what you don't say it. They out there lurking, algorithm listening. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. That's all I could say about it, man. He was a hell of a man if you ask me. A good man, a good American man. This fool done fucked up. Hold up.
But detectives say he also acknowledged the post could be perceived as threats. And when asked if it was worth it, Dunbar told detectives, I did what I did and can take the consequences. The vigil went on as planned, but Dunbar is now facing a terroristic threat charge. Dunbar is still in jail this morning after being arrested by UTSA police. He's being held on a $40,000 bond.
Damn.
Vanessa Coy, 10 5.
The Camp Mystic is set to reopen next year after the 4th of July.
Oh, hell no. No, leave that. We don't need that no more. Rest in peace to all the people at Camp Mystic. It's a little too mystical for me. Oh, man. Who gonna send their kids back out there after what happened? You be paranoid as hell. Sending your kids out there. And that's one of them prestigious camps too. Listen.
Deadly flooding. 27 campers and counselors lost their lives in this devastating flood that hit the Texas Hill Country. Owners sent out notifications on Monday announcing a number of rebuilding projects underway for next summer's reopening.
No, leave it alone. We don't need dude, turn it into something else. Make it a hotel. Look at them beds they got lined up out there. I don't think they need to fool with that no more.
Camp Mystic leaders said they're implementing those new safety tools and safety protocols, including moving cabins away from dangerous floodplains. The camp also said it will build a memorial to those killed in the flooding. All right, you've got to see this here. This is dash cam video of the moment a driver ran from police by jumping a partially open bridge. It happened in Seattle.
Why they got that Christmas music going so loud like that? I'm interested in what they saying in the news, but it is what it is, man. I made this video to let y'all know that it's not playtime. How long I been on here? Let me double check. Okay, cool. It's not playtime, people. It ain't a joke. It ain't a game to be played. But before I go, I want to try to figure some things out real quick. Some things that been on my mind, because I see America is going through a shift. And you figure over the past years in September, around the New Year's, we go through drastic changes in this country. Remember 9/11? I'll never forget it, man. It was September 11th, and it's like the whole world flipped upside down. Like people was in their feelings. People was very, very emotional. It was some emotional times. People just devastated. Like, people saw the videos of the terrible plane crashes into the World Trade Center. They had footage. They would kept on playing the footage of the buildings dropping, and it was just sad. Like, oh man, it was so heart-wrenching. And people in America was very, very patriotic about it, and we all, had a sense of hurt and pain. There was a lot of division amongst it. That's when the people started looking for the terrorists, Osama bin Laden. Y'all remember that? And it was right around September time. And over the years, it seemed like tragic things be happening before the New Year's, I think. I ain't trying to say it's orchestrated or it's planned, but it definitely set a tone for the next year, man. So we gonna set a tone for 2026. And I don't want it to be a violent tone or a hateful tone, man. I think we need to take this Make America Great Again slogan to the next level, man. I say let's just make America great. That need to be all our focus, man. We need to focus on making America the greatest country. Something that we all can agree on, regardless of your nationality. Well, I say America for the Americans. How about that? That's what it need to be. People need to focus on American pride a little bit more. A lot of bit more, if you ask me. And that's for all them kids at them HBCUs, regardless of how you feel. You in an American school, born American, like Shakar Richardson, putting on for the whole nation, man. Don't let that hate and division drive you crazy. We need to figure out how to love one another, how to hug one another from brother to sister. Like Michael Jackson said, it don't matter if you black or white, regardless of what the fuck he was. It don't matter. We need to heal the world. Join hands, everybody come together. We all need to go to the beach and just hold hands. Black, white, Hispanic, Chinese. Black, white, Hispanic, Chinese. Black, white, Hispanic, Chinese. All get in the line and do a cookout. Have Italian food. I don't know if y'all want the Mexican food, but I do. Shit, you start smelling that Mexican food, next thing you know, ICE gonna show up. Shoot, now they got a plan for black people. I don't know what the agenda really is, but damn. Shit, you better off taking up a trade anyway. Learn how to build a sofa or something like that. Fucking, they need to put them braiding shops in them high school. Something, you know what I'm saying? Teach a nigga how to make a refrigerator. But that's Negro here, no there. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. For y'all kids out there, man, don't be entertaining them people. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button too, baby.